My wedding rehearsal ended with my brother on his knees in the middle of the hall, his phone lying next to him, and everyone staring at the same fraud alert. The DJ had cut the music and the lights suddenly felt too bright. A few minutes earlier, I had been walking down the taped aisle with a fake bouquet and a simple white dress. My parents were recording everything as if it were already real. Then my fiancé's phone vibrated. His expression shifted from excitement to fear. He handed me the phone without a word. On the bank notification, there was an almost total withdrawal from our wedding account, sent to a company whose name had been chasing my family for years. It was the same company that had emptied my parents' savings when they invested to pay for our college. I remembered my mother crying over the bank statements and my father tearing glossy flyers apart. I remembered my brother Marco swearing he had only introduced the advisor and that he had been fooled too. While the coordinator asked me to repeat my entrance, I opened the details. The money had gone from our joint account to an account in Marco's name and then to the company. Everything was signed that afternoon when I was testing hairstyles and he claimed to be busy. I kept walking down the aisle because everyone expected me to, but my legs felt heavy. The DJ turned the music up, not knowing the honeymoon trip no longer existed. When the practice march ended, we sat at the main table. I raised my glass out of habit. Marco's phone rang. He grabbed it quickly, but the screen reflected in the hall mirror. Another bank alert, this time rejecting a suspicious transfer. The murmur died. My parents put down their glasses and my bridesmaids looked at each other. My fiancé opened the app again and turned the phone toward Marco. I saw my name, his, and the company's, all tied together in one line of recent movements. I remembered other disasters around him. My best friend lost her job after a client list leak. Marco had been the only one to use her computer that week. Nothing was ever proven, but everything pointed at him. Marco tried to stand, but his legs trembled. The phone slipped from his hand, showing another transfer scheduled for the wedding day. He stayed on his knees, head down, while the whole hall went silent, as if even the air had stopped moving. Everything was inside that silence. He had used the wedding money to pay the debts he still had with the company that ruined my parents. He had never stopped working for them. For every contract, he handed over people's data, and this time, he used his sister's trust as if it were just another card. My fiancé took off his ring and left it on the table, next to the empty glass. The coordinator canceled the rehearsal, the DJ turned off the music, and the guests walked out, avoiding the spot where Marco stayed kneeling, surrounded by fake petals and lights that no longer look romantic. I stayed alone at the taped aisle holding the bouquet and listening to doors closing. The wedding date was still on the calendar, but that night took away the brother I thought I knew and left a future that would have to begin without him.